hey everyone, how's everyone doing? It's Metal. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to talk about, I'm going to review a really just very low rated John Carpenter film. This is one of the lowest rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes that was actually directed by John Carpenter himself. It's The Ward, starring Amber Heard. Yeah, really do love this movie, and it's one of my all-time favorite John Carpenter films now. Yeah, this might be a really unpopular opinion to a lot of people, but I really don't care because it's one of my favorite John Carpenter flicks. Welcome back to the Masterpiece segment, and I was shocked that this actually made my Masterpiece movies. I saw it recently, like a couple of months ago, because I have never seen The Ward before, and I love John Carpenter a lot. I'm really super shocked that I've never seen The Ward before, but now I have, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it, so let's get right into it. So John Carpenter's The Ward follows Amber Heard's character, Kristen, who burns down a house and is immediately transported to a psychiatric hospital where she is there to replace a former patient, Tammy, who used to be there, but Kristen is now taking her spot now. And Kristen is there, and she's very confused. She doesn't remember much of what happened. All she remembers is fire, flames, like going onto a house. So that's all she remembers. So Kristen, she is there at the psychiatric hospital, and she meets a couple of other patients there as well that are girls. And their names are Sarah, Emily, Zoe, and Iris. So they're all there, and they're all being stalked by a very angry, suspicious, and just creepy, very, very angry spirit floating around. And well, her name is Alice. This very, very angry spirit that is out for revenge on all of these patients that are there, and that's really all I'm going to give away, and her name is Alice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to give away. Yes, that pretty much wraps it up. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the plot synopsis right there. I have to say that John Carpenter's The Ward is well made and incredibly tense, for sure. It is one of my favorite John Carpenter films of all time now. I really do think so, even though I saw this movie months back, but it's still very well made, and the shock is still there for Carpenter. I think he's amazing at what he does. I think it's so cool. Carpenter still proves he is the master of shock. Exactly how it says on the Blu-ray cover, and I totally agree with it 100%. This movie is fantastic. I absolutely love everything about it. Now, this movie has a pretty tense torture scene, which I will not spoil for you guys, but wait till you guys see it. It's a really, really good scene, and it was well made, and it was well put together. I really thought the scene was very well done. And yeah, I mean, this movie came out, I think it was 9 years ago almost, so almost a whole decade. This came out in 2010, and yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite horror films, and yeah, John Carpenter has done it again with this decade, and I think he's a master at what he does. So I love John Carpenter. Yeah, I love everything about this movie. I think it's absolutely flawless, minus the ending. But I'm not going to really count that too much, because all I have to do is just rewatch it a couple more times, and I will pretty much get pretty much what the true ending really meant to me. So that's really, I really had no complaints with the movie overall. I thought it was pretty much flawless. Nothing wrong with it at all. So yeah, what did you guys think of? So yes, what did you guys think of John Carpenter's The Ward? Let me guys. John Carpenter's The Ward for sure gets an A+. This is definitely one of my favorite psychological supernatural horror films ever, well, of all time, for sure. Even though I do have one complaint with it, and it's not, I don't really consider it a flaw with the movie. It's just, it's probably going to take me a few more watches to fully understand the ending. The ending is a little bit incomprehensible at times, but I am sure that when I rewatch this movie a couple more times, I would fully get it and fully understand what's going on during that moment. But other than that, this movie is absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. Like, totally flawless movie for me. But that's just my opinion. You guys might feel differently about that, but that's just what I think. And hopefully, you guys appreciate that, and hopefully, you guys respect that. Most importantly. So what did you guys think of John Carpenter's The Ward? I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. I will be sure to read that. I never leave you guys hanging. You guys all know that already. And so, yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. That's going to be it. So until next time, everybody, take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.